Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragamar. It's time for some more Elder Scrolls Online. Yep, it is time to see if I can take on the Great Terror on the journey to fight down the greatest terror in the game. Molag Bal. Besides the ominous Cyrodiil. The Cyrodiil and Molag Bal. We're on the hunt. Gonna need a lot of levels potentially for this. I might need up to 50 levels to become a vet. But I will. I will prevail. I will prevail over all of them. I will come to Cyrodiil. I will fight, and I will get those dungeons done. Alright. Gotta finish up this quest. I mean, I beat Sanctor. I beat Metamarco.
It is done. The amulet.
Metamarco will pay.
Sai Sahan must rest.
I've not forgotten, Vestige. Is another piece of the puzzle.
Another piece of the puzzle.
We shall address it in due time. But for now...
Shadow of Sanctor. Okay, well... Where are we at? I need level 25. Shadow of Sanctor. Okay, what quest do I want to do? Okay, let's get that jacket. Let's get over there.
Companions assemble once more.
What?
Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparations.
Final preparations? I'm not even level 25, dude. What is wrong with you? I'm not gonna fight Molag on freaking level 24. There's no way. we have to get on the path. The main... Granted. Now... Man. Man. I hate trying to lockpick. Man, is it annoying to pick locks. This is simple. I don't want to know what hard is. Man. Okay, let's go to a different quest.
This is taking longer than
I am a lizard. So... have no... I do... Gwendis is where? Come on. Hello, Gwendis.
You hear about the contract?
Whoa, you got those crazy steaming red eyes.
Anyway, the Ravenwatch could certainly use the help.
Ravenwatch?
And by Ravenwatch, I mean me.
Oh, this pretty lady? Okay. Investigating the Grey
The
Host.
Ravenwatch is dedicated to curtailing the activities of unscrupulous vampires.
Unscrupulous
and the Grey
vampires?
Host is as unscrupulous as they come. Someone is rebuilding the ancient army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. We have to stop
The First Era?
Hey, I was doing stuff before you showed up. Look, there's a new Grey Host. One of their original leaders may be in charge.
Well, I've
Everything
got
I learned up to
Vampire
now
Bane.
points in the same direction. Bankerai Garrison. There's a
Bankerai
scholar named Norette Deal there who
Garrison.
may be able to tell us more
Norette
about the Grey
Deal.
Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go.
Okay, you know what? I'll do that. I mean, I have Vampire Bane. I have Vampire Bane, I can tell you that. I have anti-vampire spells. Granted, am I good enough level is the problem.
Well, this isn't at all what I expected. What happened here?
Scholar Lorette Deal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour? I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army is resolved.
Tour.
If I could offer a suggestion, turn around. As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots
Septima
attacked.
Tharn.
We barely got out before the first impacts from their ballistae shook the walls. Occupying the walls. And they didn't just attack the garrison, they conquered it.
the garrison.
The knights keep saying the Lion Guard will come. That will push the invaders out in less time than it takes to brew a cup of tea. But that
Push the
hasn't happened
invaders
yet.
out.
I'm sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Firewatch warrior who accompanied them has my thoughts in a jumble.
Thoughts in the
Come to
jumble,
think
the
of it,
Firewatch?
Their guardians sworn to watch over a Greyhost burial site located here
Greyhost
in
burial
Bankerai.
site.
One of their warriors was Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction of Evermore with the Firewatch warrior, while Jannard...
Okay. The
This
Ravenwatch
scholar's research doesn't go back to the first era.
Doesn't go back to the
and
first
the other
era.
scholars fled? That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right.
The wrinkle.
This Pyre Watch warrior is a promising lead, though.
Firewatch
Let's
warrior.
go find her and the other scholars. I
Well,
heard.
ran
Let's
in-
split up and go after them. All take Kerbal's Hollow.
Okay. Oh, I have to keep talking to you.
This scholar's research. I heard. Yeah, my brother Fenorian told me about one
Your
he
brother
encountered.
Fenorian.
They're the
about one he
guardians of an
encountered?
ancient mass grave where the remains of the
ancient
Grey
mass
Host are said to be
grave?
interred.
Remains of the
Probably
Grey
knows
Host.
more than the scholars. Find them and meet me back here.
Okay.
Find the scholars, but try not to get eaten by anything.
Okay. Well, that seems simple enough. All right. Find Scholar Indus. Scholar Indus. Martyrs Crossing discovered.
You there. Come.
Hello, Scholar Indus.
You don't look like a refugee. Are you a soldier from the garrison?
Soldier from the garrison.
What news of the Imperial attack?
Scholar Deal sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's wall.
That's wonderful news.
Cogleen
Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore. But the cursed Imperials
The
caught up with
cursed
us.
Imperials?
They would have captured us if not for that Pyre Watch
warrior?
Have you seen her? She was, but we ran into Imperials. The Pyre
Yes.
Watch warrior distracted the soldiers and ordered me to flee.
Distracted the soldiers in order
She
for you
took
to feel.
Cogleen and headed west.
Flee?
Please, find them. I will go to Scholar Deal's camp now. We are most, other than the fact that they were defeated here centuries ago, not much, I'm afraid.
Not much.
I can tell you Empress Hestra's legions came
Empress
to the aid of
Hestra's
Bankerai garrison.
legions aided
That's
the
why
Bankerai
Hyrok became
garrison.
part of the Alessian Empire for a time.
The Alessian
I will
Empire.
return to Scholar Deal's camp. May Tall Papa guide your steps.
No, not that. No, I don't. I know that you have a nice assortment of cat people. I'm trying to get to the. Hey, how's my inventory going? Okay. I was about to say. But yeah, I am not fighting Molag until at least level 25. Because fighting Molag, but not level 25, sounds like, you know, suicide. That's what that sounds like. Because we are talking about the god of schemes, correct?
I can't do my job. Not with all this going on.
The armor increase, not bad. Crypt of the Exiles. I'm gonna zap you. I'm gonna spear you to death. go. Let me get over to this scholar. Because here's the problem. I don't see me beating Molag on my current level. I need to, level up. I need to level up to fight Molag. By any means necessary.
Over here.
Yes,
You're the
Scholar
first thing I've
Cogline.
seen that isn't an undead monstrosity.
First thing you see that isn't an
Lovely.
undead
Are
monstrosity.
you with the garrison? Please, tell me you're here to rescue me.
Scholar Deal sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's
Oh,
walls.
thanks, Stendar.
Thanks,
I thought I
Stendar.
could make it to Evermore, but I
Thought
tired
you could make it
myself
to
out.
Evermore.
When I tried to pass through the old graveyard, I ran into unspeakable horrors. Thought I
Unspeakable
was
horrors.
finished. I'll head back now. Oh, say, did you find that pile?
Scholar
When the
in news.
Imperials came after us, she
Managed
managed
to
to
distract them and
and
ordered me to run
to
into
the graveyard.
graveyard.
I think she headed for the Crypt of the Exiles.
The Crypt of the
I hope
Exiles.
she found shelter within. We owe her our lives. Please. I'll hurry
Okay,
back
the
to
Crypt
Scholar
of
Deal's
Exiles.
camp. Be
Alright.
safe.
Hag. Where are you? Alright, Crypt of the Exiles. The King of Evermore had a vast cemetery built outside the city to house himself. And I didn't even get to read that because actually the loading screen was faster than I ever imagined it would be. What the... Find the Watch warrior. These ghosts are kind of strong. Oh my god, why? Okay. There we go. Come on. Oh my god. These ghosts are something fierce. Dawn's Wrath increased to 25. Yes, Sky Shard. More ghosts. Let's use some of that. Exiled Guardian. Yeah, that was a clean guard. Did anyone see how clean that was? Let's get that.
Come forward, you godless mongrel.
Yep, I'm coming forward as a godless
Wayfarer.
mongrel.
The shadows make it difficult to discern friend from foe. You do not look like my enemy.
I don't look like an
Perhaps
enemy.
Tuwaka has not forsaken me after all.
For us, Tuwaka is not.
What are you doing in this
forsaken you?
wretched place? It gladdens my heart to hear that Scholar Deal is safe.
Scholar Dealer
But
is
what of the
safe.
other scholars? Did my efforts to lead the Imperials away? That is truly fortunate.
Okay.
Lead on, Wayfarer.
Can we get this ghost, please? You, what are you? Orders from... What's this?
The exit. Let us see the sky once more.
Yep, let's get out of this dank catacombs. Been fighting ghosts and weird and level 1,000 people in here. Yeah, I got Solaria
Came
out.
to Bankurai Garrison seeking recruits for the Pyre Watch.
Seeker recruits for the
Hoonding,
Pyre
help us. I
Watch.
did not expect those villains to
Hoonding,
arrive and
help
send innocent
us.
people fleeing for shelter.
Who the heck is Hoonding?
I am grateful you saved the scholars. Now
Grey
what
Host
about
of the
Grey
First
Host was a
Era.
terrible army of vampires,
Terrible army of
werewolves,
vampires,
and other monsters
werewolves,
that
and other
pillaged the
monsters.
land.
Only the combined
might of the Bankurai
Bankurai
Garrison and the
Garrison
Alessian Empire
Army?
finally defeated them. That story, unfortunately, the true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it. Magic was involved, almost
Magic was
certainly.
involved.
But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been
Alessian
able to
sorcery.
determine. I can delve into the records of my order when I return
Delve
to our
into the
sanctum.
Records
But
of your
understand
order.
that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried.
Keeping the
not
past
exposing it.
buried, not exposing it.
I can tell you that there are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter. A Durrani
A
noble.
Durrani noble.
That gives some credence to the historical record.
Some credence to the
An
historical
incomplete
record.
parchment mentioned Viridian Watch, but we
Viridian
never saw
Watch.
the significance. It also said that only the worthy could
Only
enter
the worthy could
sanctuary.
enter the sanctuary.
We never determined what that meant. I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer.
Talk to Gwendis. Okay.
I will go check on the scholars at Deal's camp. Thank you again,
The
Wayfarer.
Ravenwatch Inquiry. Well, I'm hoping to get a level off of this. before I challenge Molag. Hopefully this inquiry is experience earning.
There you
Hoping.
are. Good. You're
You have
back.
the steaming
I
red
found
eyes,
an odd and I
lady.
see
Are
you've
you a
managed to return
vampire?
with the rest.
Because you might
Show
be.
off. Now that we settled that matter, what did the Pyre Watch warrior tell you about the Grey Host?
Pyre Watch warrior tell you about the Grey Host. Stellaria said the historical record is incomplete concerning the details of the Grey Host.
I was afraid of that. So much about the First Era has been lost. I wonder if the Pyre Watch knows anything about the other details we learned. About the survivor and their connection to a Dreni noble.
She confirms there was a survivor, and they may have taken sanctuary in Viridian Watch.
That matches what we already uncovered, and confirms the Dreni connection. Did you find out anything else I should know?
The way to safety was only available to those worthy to receive
A
it.
riddle, damn it. There's always a riddle. Well, I say we go to Viridian Watch and figure this out on our own. I'll mark the
Okay.
I'll meet you at Viridian Watch.
Cassilia to Attis. I don't know if I want to fight this. He's, oh my god! Yes, Watcher's Tyrant! Yeah, we killed it! We got 6 gold. Hell yeah, we killed it. Killed the Watcher Tyrant. Oh, oh, wonderful. Stop zapping me in the water, you fiend. A wisp, mother? What's this up here? Garech Wolffather. Okay, let's stay away from that. Wow. That damage. Oh, piss off. Whatever the heck. He's attacking me. Let me in. Let me in there. Thank you.
Look. There's a sigil right there.
A sigil?
Don't you see it?
No, I see Jim Ginger.
It makes so much sense. The
The
riddle.
riddle.
Only those worthy can find the way to safety. Only vampires and werewolves can see these sigils.
Only vampires
that explains
and
why no one ever
werewolves
found anything.
can find these sigils.
That's because you aren't a vampire or a werewolf. Hold on, I've got just the thing. Here, a blood pendant. It lets me share some of my vampiric essence so you can see the sigils too. It's we follow the sigils, of course. The
Alright, find the sigils.
Don't lose that blood pendant.
The blood pendant.
Another one. Keep going west.
Okay. Oh my god.
Another one. Keep going west.
Fucking wolves. So you are a vampire. Yo's the ranger. Oh no, you don't.
South here. Not that we have a choice.
Sky Sword! Sky Shard.
East. Down that tunnel.
Oh, not you. You and the butchers. There we go. We can jab them to death.
Let's go south. Up those steps.
Oh, a lizard. The visual say predator. Oh, my inventory's full again. Blast it all.
East here. And down again.
I'm getting rid of you, Bajolze healer. No, you don't. I know what you're trying to do. I'll have too much experience with being a healer to not. Kill 250 foes with class abilities. Let's go. Weekly.
Believe it. I'm free.
Weekly achievements. I'll take that.
East here. And down again.
Hey, Bajolze healer, get out of it.
Another one. Northeast around this corner.
You know, get out of it, Bajolze butcher.
Another one. Northeast around this corner.
Blocked it. Give me a loot. There you go. Ravenwatch. Cunard the Generous. Okay. I knew you were a vampire lady, like either a vampire wood elf or something.
Keep going straight. I think we're close.
There we go.
Keep going straight. I think we're close. Ha! This must be it. Now how to go about opening it. That's done it. Let's check inside.
Okay, I'll take it. I didn't have to pick the lock, apparently. Letter of welcome. To all-powerful and illustrious Lord Rada El Saran. I created the sanctuary and account for the unfortunate possibility of battle going awry. Now word has reached me of the Grey Host's defeat. I fear the worst has come to pass. Damn Stritch's recklessness and his sickening ego. It's truly unjust the man who brokered the deal with the Molag Ball should be the downfall of a great order. If you're reading this, I know I must have been painful to fight tirelessly, only to watch your brothers and sisters fall around you. But you must survive. You'll speak for those who have fallen. You must continue the legacy. I hope you didn't have trouble locating this safe haven. I made sure to mark the way with magical blood signals only one of your distinction would be able to detect. There are healing poultices and bandages in case you were injured and bound prisoners for when you need to feed. Know you're protected here. No harm will come to you. I will check on this refuge a few days, once it's safe to do so. I hope to find you well, and my act of dedication to you and your cause reflects well upon me. I am ever your loyal servant, and should you choose to grace me with the gift of immortality, I shall spend eternity as Lady Thorn in service to you as we rebuild what was lost. Your devoted servant, Lady Injirin of Clan Dureni. Well done.
Rada al-Saran was a survivor. That figures. And Lady Thorn helped him. Or should I say, Lady Ingrid?
Lady Ingrid?
Looks like he had quite the setup down here. I'm surprised that's lasted all this time.
Ritual chalice. Odd
Wait,
signet.
what's that? Let me see it.
Alright.
I recognize this signet.
You recognize
but
the
that
signet?
doesn't make any sense. I don't know. No, this can't be. But it is, isn't it? Damn it. I've seen this signet before. Or one just like it. My mentor, Count Verandis, had one.
Your
But
mentor,
why would he have something
Count
connected to the
Verandis?
Grey Host?
Something
That doesn't
connected
make any
with Great
sense.
Host?
You're right, of course. There must be something we're missing. We need answers.
Alright, let's go to Ravenspire. Get some more XP. Hopefully this gives me enough XP to get to level 25.
Over here. Good, you made it. So, I've had some time to think. I know this may seem a little unorthodox, but I want
Secret
yes,
passage.
but we just learned that Count Verandis, my friend, my mentor, and the leader of House Ravenwatch possesses a Grey Host
Leader
signet.
of House Ravenwatch.
That disturbs me, and I'm not disturbed easily. I want to investigate this quietly, without attracting attention. I don't want to do that until I have more information. Verandis
Until
and
you
I...
have more information.
Verandis stores relics he's collected over the centuries in the castle cellar. Always keeps the door locked tight.
Always
I trust
keeps
Verandis, but
the
I
door
need to
locked
see
tight.
what he's hiding. I hope this is all a misunderstanding, that I'm wrong about all this. We'll see.
Alright, well, I don't have any trust for your Count Verandis. Since you're already a vampire lady, you are extremely suspect. That's the truth.
And watch out for vermin. We don't fumigate down here as often as we should.
Watch for vermin. Aha, vermin! Enter Ravenwatch Castle. I'm assuming I have to kill a vampire lord, but can't be worse than Molag
Let's hurry to
Bal.
the cellar. I'm fairly certain I can get it unlocked. Give me a moment. Hurry now. Inside. See if you can find the signet. It must be in one of these crates or boxes. Just a crate of knickknacks. Nothing important. Keep looking.
Okay, armor.
Another secret door? I didn't know that was here. It has the same mark as the signet. Maybe.
Same mark as the signet.
Open. Let's see what's inside.
In a secret room.
What is this place? Did Verandis use
To
this
my
as a
dear
secret
friend,
study?
I know that your ceaseless
Check the
quest
desk,
to
would you?
appease and coddle the mortals takes a great deal of your time. But I must insist that you take a brief respite from your work to come visit the great castle we erected in your absence. It truly is magnificent. I firmly believe that when the peace we both seek is realized, Greyhome will stand among the wonders of the world. It will be a beacon of hope for our kind and the mortals who serve us. Grand reminder that anything is possible with hard work and vision. Your absence is felt here. The Grand Council rules the Grey Host, but your seat at the table remains empty. Even Exarch Ulfra feels your loss, though she would never admit it. Come, my friend, visit his Greyhome. I've restocked your laboratory with everything you could ever need. I have no doubt that you and Exarch Tingzalgus can complete your research there. I've drawn a map on the back of this letter to guide you to the island. Return to us, Verandis. Return the Grey Council to your family and your home. Rada al-Saran.
That letter. What does it say?
Not good stuff. And these glasses are foggy, and I'm gonna go try wearing them anyway, because my eyes don't like staring at the screen too long. Hey, you!
That letter. Please tell me it's just an old to-do list or something, and not actually proof that the man I trusted with my life was involved with the Grey. What? Verandis, how could you? I don't want to believe it, and yet here it is. Right before my... It's possible that castle no longer exists, but I want to go. I refuse to believe... Thank you.
Alright. Gotta go meet Gwendis outside.
Count Verandis, we know you're in there. Open the door, please.
Where are you? Oh, there you are, weird vampire wood elf lady.
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Delaying the inevitable
At least that's
won't
who
help
I think
anyone,
you are.
and it won't get me the answers I need. Come on, answers, I hope. That letter we found. We follow the map. Look around. This still doesn't feel entirely real. We've discovered a signet that looks just like one my mentor, Count Verandis, used to have.
Alright, let's go there. Oh, nice. I'm getting more ranks. Alright, Gwendis.
This is where the map led us. A lovely and ominous spot
Lovely and
for a foreboding
ominous
Greyhost castle, don't you think?
spot.
If we can't, well, it seems obvious to start with the unnecessarily ostentatious vampire castle over there. I think we should.
I still have to.
This is where the map. Well, it seems. I don't know. Something gothic and ridiculous.
Gothic and ridiculous.
I don't like to generalize, but vampires tend toward the dramatic.
Tend towards
Just
the
be
dramatic.
careful. We won't.
Okay.
What is that thing? Did it just pulse at me?
It did.
Did you see that? That crystal thing
Some kind of
clearly.
trap.
Well, it hasn't exploded or fried us to a crisp yet, so I'm thinking no. Probably not. I've seen
Award.
something like this before. Now that they're awake,
Crystals.
it should be simple enough to deactivate them. I'm not sure if your eyes are as good as mine, but I think I see a few more up ahead. I'll keep watch while you...
Okay.
Well done. Let's go deal with the rest of the ward crystals.
Ward crystals, Here we go. There's some vampire people. Actually...
They're protective wards, all right. Count Verandis...
Vampire Fang. Oh, not an ice wraith. Come on. Oh, he's immune to Adric Spear Shards. Perfect. Why would the Ice Wraith have a linen hat? Is anyone's best guess. Anyone's best guess. Come on.
You're good at this.
I'm getting good at this. I just have to keep killing. Fennec Fox. I just wanted to do this quest before I take on Molag. There we go. As I need health, trust me. I need Master Ritualist. There's no way I can get around it without that. Master Ritualist is going to be essential. I can guarantee it. I'm gonna climb up these steps. Yeah, how tall is this?
Good job. Let's find another ward crystal.
There we go. I'm assuming the next ward crystal's over here. Oh, there's a small rabbit. Wow. Rabbit's small. Oh, no. Not a guard. Ow. Of course he's immune to Adric Spear Shards. Because why not? I guess it's good Molag practice. I know how to stay out of that. There we go. Deactivate the crystal.
That was definitely a rumble. Let's go check the castle.
Yep, let's check the castle, alright. Of course. Okay, we can't collect it. Might as well deal with the Death Hounds. I'm not immune to. I want the gold if they have any. Of course not. They have an oak shield somehow. God only knows how a dog has an oak shield. Of course. A vampiric saber cat. I see one of those every day. And it is hilarious that the lady that I'm with is also happens to be a vampire of the wood elf variety. Variety that I didn't know existed until now.
I hate to admit it, but this place is impressive. This place must have been impressive back in the day, but now it's just decrepit. Looks like it's been abandoned for centuries. Luckily, the members of House Ravenwatch exchange vials of their own blood. That shows a rare level of trust, even among vampires, since blood can be used in all sorts of spells, both beneficial and harmful. By putting a drop of his blood in this potion, we can dreamwalk and access any... Dangerous? Not usually. The potion mixes alchemy and magic, Verandis' own design. It lets the imbiber experience the memories of the person whose blood is added to the concoction.
Okay, what? I'm supposed to do that? How does that work? Oh, I'm supposed to drink this stupid potion. Wonderful. What the heck are we doing with this? Grey home, so this place changes.
Exarch Verandis. While we have your crates moved to your study, Exarch Singalis and Ulfra would like a word.
Steward Faustine.
It is good.
Oh God, you have those nasty steaming red eyes. What the hell?
Will be pleased you accepted his invitation.
Lord
You have
Rada
been terribly missed.
El-Saran.
Exarchs Ulfra and Singalis asked me to send you to them as soon as you arrived. They wish to speak with you.
G. Faustine.
Of course, Lord Verandis. My apologies.
So,
please, you shouldn't keep the
you're a
Exarchs
vampire Breton?
Exarch Ulfra likes to look out over the courtyard from the eastern balcony. Exarch Singalis rarely leaves his laboratory on the upper level. Both want to see you. I will inform...
Apothecary chest. Whoa. What is this? Exarch Ulfra.
Can you smell them, Verandis? Pray.
Can I smell them?
On the wind.
Pray on the wind?
We should be out hunting them, not uselessly debating in these halls of stone. When you see Lord Rada al-Saran,
when I see Lord Rada al-Saran,
your age-old argument. He needs to remain focused.
He needs to remain focused.
I'll never understand your obsession with sheep, Verandis.
Never understand your obsession with sheep.
There are hunters and prey.
There are hunters and prey.
We are hunters. Your sympathy for prey borders on the insane.
Sympathy for the prey borders on the insane.
As were you, until Molag Bal made you into something more. Something worthy.
Something worthy.
Lord Hircine made me one of his most powerful hunters.
One of the most powerful
because
hunters.
He knew mortality restricted me. I could not reach my full potential until he rescued me from that fate. The wolf does not fear 1,000 rabbits. It merely enjoys the bounty Hircine has provided. Humans, no matter how large their pathetic armies grow, will never threaten us. You're a fool, Verandis. You always have been. Why does Lord Rada al-Saran continue to humor you?
Lord Rada al-Saran.
We don't need you on the Grey Council.
Don't need us on the Grey Council.
To be one of Styric's foot soldiers.
Styric's foot soldiers.
Go bother someone else with your nonsense. Greyholm is impressive. I won't deny that. but I detest
Hope
all
is
the sitting
impressive.
around and debating.
Sitting around and debating.
I'm a hunter. I ache to feel a mortal writhe in my grasp.
Mortal
to
feel
watch the
writhe
blood
in your
spray
grasp.
against the dirt. Why do I even try?
Yes, a true hunter, that lady is. Interesting. So, Exarch Ulfra is a ridiculously aggressive lady. Ridiculously aggressive. And is probably a werewolf, judging by the level of aggression in her scenes. Exarch Tingalis. Hello.
Ah, Verandis. Good.
Verandis.
I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, he wants to talk to us?
I never tire of looking at this creation. Tell me again, why did you abandon your stone husks?
Why did we abandon our stone husks?
I thought you wanted your precious mortals to enjoy the everlasting life of their betters.
Everlasting life of their betters? Mortal I resurrected went mad, Tingzalis. The experiment failed.
Is that what bothers you? One small failure and you abandon such promising research.
Abandoned such promising research?
You had the opportunity to seize control of existence itself. To control both life and death.
Control both
such
life and death?
power is unimaginable, yet you squander it.
Even power such as you describe is not worth the cost.
Cost? Pah! What cost? Mortals
Cost?
are
What
cheap
cost?
and plentiful as
Mortals
grains of sand on a
cheap and
beach.
plentiful.
Once you mastered your creation, you'd be able to resurrect them at will.
Resurrect them at will?
They would worship you as a god. How can you be so misguided? Mortals are so far beneath us, they cannot even comprehend their own inadequacy.
Cannot even comprehend their own
I only hope
inadequacy?
Lord Rada al-Saran can talk some sense into you.
Lord Rada al-Saran.
Meanwhile, I will study this creation. How I have missed our endless debates, my friend.
Endless
Our
debates.
deep and fascinating
Deep,
discussions
fascinating
about science
discussions
and
about
philosophy.
science and philosophies.
I look forward to renewing that exchange. I've been quite successful in your absence. Rada al-Saran discovered a strange relic beneath the reach.
Strange relic
I
beneath
spent
the
weeks
reach.
examining it. It's quite remarkable, and I've only I'd prefer not to draw any conclusions until I've had time.
Alright, so you're a researcher and the other lady is a hunter. So the vampires are the researchers and the werewolves are the vicious hunters and destroyers. Interesting. But they both are against the mortals and both of them like to drink blood. Interesting.
Verandis, my friend. At long last. How good to see you,
Whoa.
my old friend. You look well. Our halls have felt
Like
quite
a Redgar
empty
steaming-eyed guy.
What do you think of our new home? Is it not, as I wrote in my letter, everything one could ask for?
One can ask you.
To parley with the mortal queen.
Parley with the mortal queen.
I have, but my stance has not changed.
Stance has
the
not
Grey
changed.
Host's strength has grown.
Grey
over
Host's
the
strength has
centuries,
grown.
while dozens of mortal kingdoms have risen.
Grey Host's strength has grown over the
What
centuries.
sense is there in
risen and
revealing
fallen.
ourselves to them now? What mortals gain from an alliance with us is obvious. But what benefit
Alliance
do
with
we
us was
receive
obvious.
from them? King Styric and our Grey Host could crush this Empress Hestra
King
and her armies
Styric
in a
and
day.
Grey Host.
I know
in
you
a
worry
day.
for our people, Verandis. But for such a brilliant mind who helped conceive our
Who
Grey
helped
Council,
create our Grey
would be
Council.
so short-sighted, Verandis.
So short-sighted.
I will say this. If the mortals do not move against us, we will not move against them. But I cannot protect your precious mortals from themselves.
I believe in the Grey Council, not Styric's Grey Host.
Enough talk of alliances and mortals.
Enough
It's
talk
been
of
too
alliances
long
and
since we
mortals.
last saw one another, Verandis. Let us speak of better times.
Let's speak of
Drink
better
the blood
times.
off,
Drink
and
the blood off,
contemplate
Lord.
the tremendous responsibility we bear to keep our people
Tremendous
safe.
responsibility we bear to keep our people safe.
Good. You cannot imagine how much I have leaned upon them in your absence. It should please you to know that Ulfra shows restraint these days. And I know Zingalis would love to discuss his experiments and research with you. They understand little that does not serve their own needs.
They understand little that
do not
doesn't serve their
understand
own
why
needs.
we started the Grey Council, or what an asset you are to the Grey Host. It will take much to convince them to make peace with mortals. Of course, Verandis. I know you too well to think you would let the topic go so easily.
Let the topic go too well.
We'll speak of it again.
We'll
There is
speak
no
of the
need
topic.
to rush. We have not seen each other in an elf's age.
An elf's
I would
age.
hear what you have been up to, my brother.
Yes.
And yet you waste years away from your family.
Waste years away
caring
from
for
your
those
family.
who live short and meaningless
Short
lives.
and meaningless lives. Interesting.
Ah, Verandis. Is my word not enough to appease you?
The word is not enough to appease
We
me.
will speak more of this later. For now, I wish to discuss more. We have talked, and I have listened. I have humored your ideals far longer than they deserve. I invited you because you will flourish here, Verandis.
I will flourish
You belong here, among your brothers and sisters. Your dream and mine are similar, my friend, but they are not the same.
Your dream and yours are similar, but they're not the
thins
same.
my patience.
Friction.
Still, this place, no matter how grand,
did not feel complete. All right.
Return.
Interesting.
Lord Verandis, I apologize for the delay. The study is ready for you.
Okay, the study. Alright, so Verandis is some peaceful vampire in a very vicious world that pressures him and compels him to go against mortals and to act. Interesting.
Easy, friend. It's time to wake up. Find the dream walk potion and drink it.
Okay, yeah, well, it seems that Verandis was pressured into the problems by his other members of the Grey Council.
You cried out in your sleep just before you woke up. What happened?
I went to Verandis' study in the dream and tried to read his journal.
Oh, that would explain it. Don't worry, it's not you. It's almost impossible to read in a dream walk.
Almost impossible to read in a
But did you say Verandis' study?
dream walk.
He had a study in this terrible place?
He had a study.
Was he truly a member of the Grey
He
Host?
was. It's something called the Grey Council, but he wanted to make peace with mortals.
Sounds like Verandis. That's why he founded the Ravenwatch
That's
after
why he
all.
founded the Ravenwatch.
To allow vampires like us to gather safely.
Gather safety,
Only feed on willing subjects, and help mortals instead of preying upon them. So, he wasn't hoping to conquer Tamriel?
No, he wanted an alliance with mortals.
Then, he didn't lie to me.
No, he didn't lie to you. He's just in a world that is severely against mortals, is what's... That's the truth of the matter. He's with a council that genuinely hated his ambitions. And so he might have caved eventually. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they do not like lizard men.
His scent lingers in this place.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think it'd ever come this close. My research finally bore fruit. The stone husk incubation vessels are the answers to all unknowns I hope to unearth. My hope for this is twofold. One, that I'll be able to resurrect mortal souls from their afterlife. Second, that I will be able to free vampire souls from Cold Harbor, and thus free them from Molag Bal. I will attempt this extraordinary feat on a mortal first, a woman named Lysolda who died of a wasting disease. Once I am sure the experiment is a success, I will attempt this a much riskier undertaking of trying this on a vampire soul. I only pray that my excitement is not premature. I was a fool to think that I had all the answers. I preached to Rada al-Saran about protecting mortals, yet my own experiment caused one to suffer needlessly. I attempted to resurrect Lysolda. At first I was elated. She returned from the dead. She was not whole. Returning to the world of the living drove her mad. She was so angry I could feel her rage as clearly as if she was made of flames. Not think of a way to help her. I was forced to kill her to prevent her from harming anyone, and the act sickens me. My hubris causes Isolde so much pain it shames me. I must discover what went wrong. Perhaps if I put some of my own essence into a reliquary, it might stabilize the experiment. Then that'll be my next course of action. There are simply too many unknowns. I modify the ritual, but I dare not follow through. The amount of life energy required to pull a soul out of Cold Harbor, that is too high a price to pay. I will keep a record of the process in the journal, but it must not be acted upon. The stone husks cannot be trusted as a methodology as they currently exist. This decision pains me, but I know in my heart it's right. I cannot hurt another way the way I hurt Isolde. I will not risk any others and cause more suffering. This study is closed. I have also begun to contemplate the ramifications of a world without a cycle of life and death. The possibility is horrifying. Why did I ever think this path was the way to peace? I was right to end my experiments and my research where I did. I do not know why I accepted Rada al-Saran's invitation and came to Greyhome. Curiosity, I suppose, an undying hope that I could change the course of the Grey Council and avoid the war that Stritch so desperately craves. I did bring all my equipment with me. The ritual chamber they constructed here is really impressive. For a moment I contemplated renewing my research with Tinsalis, but I know now that it would be folly. It's unfortunate. I cannot extract my essence from the reliquary, but that's the least of my worries. For now, I will store it in the first floor armory, hidden among the other reliquaries. I have no intention of staying the Greyhome or remaining a part of the Grey Host's Grey Council, but at least I know the reliquary will be safe here. Let it serve as a reminder of my failure. If I am to truly broker peace with the mortals and vampires, I still have a long road ahead of me. It's time to take my leave. Interesting.
Did you find the journal? What's it say? The journal was still here? Amazing. What did it say?
Verandis attempted to resurrect humans and vampires using stone
Let me
husks.
see that. Huh. Ritual simple enough. Just light some candles and place the reliquary. It looks like when a vampire dies, our souls go to Cold Harbor. We can use that to our advantage. If we want answers, why not go straight to the source? Let's resurrect one of these Grey Host leaders. A member of this Grey Council Verandis wrote about.
Grey Council out of Cold Harbor?
Why not? They're evil. Who cares what the ritual does to them? We have to interrogate. Get the reliquary and meet me in the ritual chamber.
Oh, this is bad. This is what we like to call a bad plan. In my opinion. Dealing with Verandis. Of course it is. There we go. Ancient chest. Enter the ritual chamber. It's over here or what? Greyhome Ritual Chamber. What are these like level several hundreds here for? It's a curious thing, mortality. One must thoughtfully consider, is it a blessing or a curse? Probably a curse.
That's a stone husk, all right. Light the candles to begin the ritual.
Okay. Still a husk.
Good. Now place the reliquary.
Okay, reliquary.
The ritual. It's working.
And now I assume we fight it as a boss.
Don't move, Exarch. We've got questions.
So hungry.
Fine. You want to fight? Let's do
Exar Turvon.
We just want to talk.
Oh boy. Oh, so this is a major boss fight. Cool. Gotta stay away from that giant swarm. Exar Turvon is gonna be a pain. Come on! Zap you! Reserve the reunion. Okay.
Verondis, what are you doing here?
Who do you
Get
think
the
sealed
chest.
this place, child? I came as soon as my wards were disturbed.
As soon as words were disturbed.
Verondis, you should have told me about the Grey Council.
So you know, Gwendis. Come, let us all speak outside.
Alright, I'll fight you too, Verandis, if need be. Anything to get me the XP for Molag Bal, which is the next mage quest. I just reached level 25 with this quest.
So you're the one who helped my ward Gwendis with her inquiries.
Ward Gwendis with her
If I had been
inquiries.
completely honest with her, I could have saved you both the trouble.
Why
Please,
didn't-
accept my apologies.
Tell Gwendis be a member of the
That
Great
was
Council.
the ancient past. There was no reason to mention my involvement with the Grey
Grey
Host.
Host.
I never imagined they would return.
Never imagined
Brother
they would
Al-Sharan
return.
and I were friends once. I tried to convince him to take a different path, but to no avail. You
He's,
saw. Then know that I regret not trying harder.
You regret
If
not
I
trying
pushed,
harder.
Could I have averted the war?
Could you have averted the war?
I suppose we'll never know. Regardless, Gwendis informs me
Gwen
that Rada
informs you that Rada Al-Saran may be alive.
In some now I take up the mantle of what you and Gwendis started. We must find out what this revived Grey Host plans and devise a way to stop them.
Plans and find a
When
way
the
to
time
stop
comes,
them.
House Raven.
Okay.
I started looking for information about the Grey Host and discovered that my mentor
Grey
had a
Host?
hand in their creation.
Had a hand in their
Verondis
creation.
may have kept his past a secret, but at least we know he opposed their plans for conquest. He wasn't a part of their war. I heard what he said. I'm still angry that he kept this part of his past a secret. But we'll work it out. Of course. There's too much at stake to let a few secrets get in our way. Take this, my friend.
Okay. Well, we did it.
Verondis and I need to talk.
Alright, we did it. And in the
So,
next
any
episode, we're going to be doing
Do you really want to hear all the sword?
we're going to be doing the, let's, we're going to be doing the Council of the Five Companions. Oh. First I have to kill you. You decided to mess with me. Yes, and that means that you will, be destroyed. Alright. Let's get... But first I have to empty my inventory. Because, again...